its own. So, yeah, the poll.
Does anybody have any questions about what I'm looking at right now?
Those are unlimited, not novice.
Well, yeah, you got the novice, unlimited first.
Yeah.
We call it advanced.
I'll get there. I gotta get full screen first.
We went with the novice and unlimited because that only is a designation of how long you've been in the club, basically.
Well, that's the way it should be and that's what I started as a novice, okay, and I learned through competition. Okay, the judge would teach me how to do it, and then it's a shame we have Zoom now because I learned a lot from the other photographers in the club. Okay, and since we have Zoom, we're not around talking about our photographs anymore, so it's a shame. But that's how I learned. So, yeah.
You should have been here last week because we all talked about what we did over the summer.
Yeah, we did that Monday.
Did that Monday, you said?
Yeah, we did that Monday. So, yeah, so we have what we call the advanced and the novice. So the novice always goes first, and the judge usually, we ask the judge to say more about the novice because they're novices.
Okay, I'm going to bring up the first image. We'll go through all the images with the names, and then we'll come back around and ask you for your feedback there. And I reloaded my laptop about a month ago, so I really don't have everything set up for the file names again. So I'm going to read off of, I don't think I'm going to be able to read off of. Of course, I can't see on my screen, and I can't see on that screen the file names. Oh, let's see here. Anybody know off the top of your head how to make the file names show up on the screen? I think it's in edit preferences, yeah. I can bring this over here where I can see it a little bit better. Interface, panels, performance, display.
Is it you or I?
Is it you or I? Let's try it. Let me close this screen first. Nope, you is a remove flag. That's it. Who said that, Ron?
Yeah.
Good job, Ron.
Finally do something, that's good.
How about that?
Can you see it?
I cannot see it, but I'll make it work.
Oh, is it tiny?
Whew, that's that big screen. It's a 4K screen, which probably shouldn't be that high resolution for how small it is. All right, number one, River Rock Face. Number two, Irish Sentinel. Number three, July 4th Parade. Number four, Fishmonger. Number five, Barrel Racers. Number six, Magical Moonlit Night. Number seven, Raging Storm. Number eight, Lady Germany. Number nine, Match and Flame. Ten, Partners. 11, Circle of Light. 12, Serenity. 13, Don't Bug Me. 14, Safe Harbor. 15, The Observers. 16, Blue Mood. 17, Sunrise in Nebraska. 18, Sky Watching. 19, Bearded Iris. Number 20, Grand Vista. Number 21, Norway Lupines. Number 22, Lily. Number 23, Dream Horse. Number 24, Last Call. Number 25, Focused. Number 26, Coming in Hot. Number 27, Assateague Naturalist Hut. Number 28, Get Me Out of Busch Gardens. And number 29, Left Heart. I'm going to come all the way back here, and we'll start from number 1.
Okay, so this is exposed very well. It's focused very well, but it's too busy for me. I would crop into some of those green things and make that the picture. It's just too much to see, but you have a lot of great colors in it. Maybe warm it up a little bit, but it's not a bad picture, so.
Would you like that one in or out?
Oh, yeah, I don't know I was doing that now.
Okay, yeah, we'll take that one out. Number 1 is out. Number 2.
Okay, this is a neat photograph, but I wish I had my pointer. What bothers me is this here, okay? Every time I look at this picture, I see that. And I wonder if they had used, in Lightroom, you have the, tool that straightens things out. Maybe that would straighten out a little better or crop it a little better, because I see that every time, but we'll keep this in right now.
Number 2 is in. Number 3.
Okay, this is a very funny picture. I really like it. The only thing I would point out is I would take the girl's eyes and I would lighten the eyes up. You want to see eyes. Eyes is what people see. So I would do that. Other than that, it's exposed very well. I like the fact that it's dark in the back, so there's nothing, of abstract in the back. So we'll keep this as in.
Number 3 is in. Number 4.
Okay, this one is okay, but it'd be 100% better if it was black and white. Again, my opinion. I think the black and white would really make this pop out really good and have it so that his face is nice and grainy and stuff like that. So, yeah, you got good exposure. Okay, the cropping is very well done too, because you have the fish on the one side and the other stuff in the middle, whatever that is, and that works fine. But other things are much better, so I'll take this out.
Number 4 is out. Number 5.
Okay, black and white. I like black and white a lot. There's a couple things I like to point out. Number 1, there's too much going on. Okay, you don't want so much going on. Really, if the girl on the horse with her, I guess, iPhone, look at that and just take a picture of her, that'd be great. Also, when you have lights, if you stop down your aperture, you'll get these starbursts, okay? And they look, like starbursts. So it's not, it's washed out like that. And it's a little grainy. So I don't know if the person used, a denoise or not. It's got pretty much noise, but I'm gonna take it out because there's just so much there. There's like 4 or 5 pictures in this image alone. So take this out.
Number 5 is out. Number 6.
This one confused me. I looked at this 10 times. And I first saw it, I couldn't figure it out, but once I looked at it 10 times, it's well done, especially now that I know there was a moon situation. It's sharp, okay? I don't see much gray. I actually see a few stars in there, okay? Some of the lights makes it a little busy, so your eye pops around, but I think that's okay, so we'll keep this in.
Number 6 is in. Number 7.
All right, this one here, I wonder if you would had a longer shutter and had it more smoothed out like that, because there's just nothing that captures your eye. I mean, it's a big wave, but if you had the wave so that it's moving along on the shutter longer, and this will be nice at the bottom, this will be nice and soft, and it gives you a better picture. And in black and white, I think the black and white would be a good image for this. So whoever did this is good. If you don't have a tripod, I've done it where I've put a towel in the sand and used that as a tripod. Sometimes you have to do that. Some people carry bean bags with them. And also the detail in the sky. I know it's a storm, but nowadays with our software, our editing, we can get a little more detail out of that, and I would make more detail out of that. So that's what, again, these are what I would do. Okay, so I'll take this out.
7 is out. Number 8.
Okay, now this one is the exact opposite, okay? There's a lot of stuff in the sky, okay? And that's the way to go, but it's a little too much, okay? It's sharp, okay? It might be a little bit too cropped at the top, but it's too dark. I mean, if you just even lighten the statue, nowadays we can mask that statue and bring out the light much better, you know, make it so you can see it. It just blends too much into the image. So I'm gonna take this out, and that's because it's just too dark.
Number 8 is out. Number 9.
Okay, I don't know, I mean, it's two whales, okay? I mean, I guess it's two whales, yeah, it has to be two whales. But that's all it is. It doesn't speak to me other than they're whales. I haven't seen whales, so, you know, but, you know, if you look at the top, you know, it's kind of soft. Look at the bottom, it's kind of soft. I'm not sure if this is a black and white or color. If it's black and white, I would make it more black. But again, it's soft at the bottom, stuff like that. So probably would have been better if you just did one fin at a time, you know, cropped it and did one fin at a time, especially on the left-hand side, because you have the water jumping up there. So maybe that's your picture there, okay? And then you do this picture, so you have two pictures, because they have the stuff on the fin, the barnacles or whatever it is there. So I think if you took it and made two pictures out of it, I think you have a much better picture image.
In or out for this one?
Oh, I'm sorry, out.
Number 9 is out. 10.
Okay, bird photography, as everybody knows, you gotta have the eye sharp. And the photographer did a pretty good job of getting the eye sharp in this, okay? The colors are good. It's not oversaturated. You got the blue sky. It's a shame it wasn't a cloud. And I know that happens when you have bird photography. Sometimes you want a cloud and never there when you want it. But it's an awesome picture. It's a little soft on the top bird, but I'm gonna keep this in right now.
10 is in. 11.
Okay, I like black and white. It took me 2 or 3 times to really notice this, and I like it. At first, I thought it might have been a little too busy, but no, you home right in to the door right there. It's got good blacks. I like blacks in black and white. That makes the picture, and this definitely has the right blacks. Now, he probably had, in Lightroom, he probably had a clip, but that's okay, because, you know, you want a clip there, so, you know, you don't want that black there. So, yeah, let's keep that in.
11 is in. 12.
Yeah, I like this. I think I know where it's at, too. I've taken this picture before, so. I don't know if I would have done anything different here. Maybe put a little more black, but now looking at it on this screen, maybe not. Maybe a little more contrast. I might have played with the contrast, or, you know, you get that dehaze slider. That might have bring some of it out. Sometimes that dehaze takes it too far. But again, I have to nitpick because we have so many pictures. Okay, so maybe you take this thing out right there, because it looks like a dust spot, but it's not. But it catches your eye. But we'll keep it in.
12 is in. 13.
Okay, the macro is very good. Okay, it's got good detail. But the problem I see is the middle of the flower is not sharp. It's not in focus. Okay, so it's hard to do when you have a bug and a flower and get them all focused. Maybe a higher, you know, stop it down a little bit. But we have other pictures that are much better than that. But it's got the fine, she's got the defined leaf. Everything looks good there. The bug isn't sharp. It's just this one part, the green coming out with the blue, catches my eye, and it's just, I don't know, maybe you would have cropped it a little better, but I'm gonna take it out.
13 is out. 14.
Okay, I like this picture. There's one thing that I would do differently, okay, and might be why it might go out later. It's too blue. It needs to be warmed up a little bit, in my opinion. Okay, like if you just took the greenery, or, you know, I think it's greenery, the mountain stuff like that. If you just warm that up a little bit, really warm the whole image up, I think it'd be a stronger image, because it is, you know, pretty awesome image. But we'll keep it in now.
14 is in. 15.
Okay, this one is 2 pictures. You don't need the kayakers or canoers or what it is. They take away from the picture. So when you look at the picture, I see yellow. Look at the picture, I see yellow. Okay, you don't want to do that. If you crop them out and the people are just looking over the statues were looking over the water, it'd be a much stronger image. I mean, you can actually take it out, clone it out or something like that and have them looking out. The yellow just drags my eye there, and I'm gonna have to take it out.
15 is out. 16.
It's hard for me to know what this is. I think it's a flower. But everything dark around is good, but I have too many better images in this competition, so I can take that out, please.
16 is out. 17.
Okay, I like this picture, but there's one major flaw. I wish I had my pointer. Look at the bottom. You see the bottom where you have that line at the bottom? I don't know if that was water or whatever it is, but every time I see this picture, I see that line right there. Okay, so it's such a gorgeous picture too. I mean, it's just, it's absolutely, the colors are wonderful. So, but that line bothers me. I'm going to keep it in, but I think some of the other images might take it out because of that line. That line wasn't there. And we have a clone tool, it's so much easier nowadays. You can take it out, just can crop it.
17 is in.
Yeah.
18.
Yeah, this is pretty good. I like this. It's a little noisy. I think I would have done a little bit better with taking some of the grain out. I would also try lighten up the sand, not the people. The people are your silhouette. But I would try to bring out the brown in the sand a little bit, just so you have some competition, some contrast there. And it is very grainy though, so you must have used a high ISO, I guess. I should be able to take that grain out, so I'm going to take that out. I don't want to, but I need to take it out.
18 is out. 19.
Okay, this is a good flower, and this is a good way to learn from this. It's too much in this picture, okay? Your picture is your flower. Like I said, I wish I had my pointer. You don't need all that stuff in the background. You don't need all the stuff down here, okay? One way to do it is to darken around the flower, if you can't crop it, or take it and blur it so all the other stuff doesn't catch your eye, because it's a nice image. It's exposed very well. You see the inside of the flower, but it's just too much going on. So I would definitely crop it in towards from the right to the left, bring it down a little bit, and then take the background, because we can do that now with software. We can take the background and blur it out, darken it, and bring the flower out, because it's a beautiful flower, a beautiful picture. The whites might be blown out a little bit. I don't think so. But yeah, I'm going to take this out.
19 is out. Number 20.
Okay, I wanted to love this picture, but I can't. Every time I look at it, I see the yellow bush. The yellow bush catches my eye. You got the beautiful mountains, okay? But when I pull it up, I see the yellow flowers, okay? I don't see the mountains. The mountains are absolutely gorgeous. The yellow bush, not so much gorgeous. I would have cloned that bush out. Because it's a beautiful image. I mean, absolutely. If you think about it, if you take that bush out and clone it with the other vegetation around it, you go right to the mountains, and that will give you a wonderful image. So if it was my image, that's what I would do. So I'm going to take it out.
20 is out. Number 21.
Awesome image. Just stays it.
21 is in. 22.
I like black and white, like I said. If I could see the face of the bug a little more. It's exposed well. I like the way you put the black around it to bring out the white flower. It was pink, it was white. I will keep it in now.
22 is in. Number 23.
Cute picture. I mean, I like the way we darken the edges up to bring it out a little more. I want to see more face of the rider on the horse. The girls are fine, okay, looking at her, but I want her looking at me, the girls, more. In other words, you can see her eye more. And that is the only reason I would take this image out, because of that. I want to see more eyes. Eyes is very important, so I would take it out.
23 is out. Number 24.
Okay, the biggest issue, this is a good image. I mean, they're all good images. Number one, I would crop it differently, but way up in that corner where that light is, someone tried to take the light down and turned it gray. Okay, so your eye goes right there, you know. You could have just go ahead and clone the light out and just make no light there, or crop it. I think if you cropped that would have been nice. And I would have cropped it, and then I would have brought out some of the shadows at the bottom of where the table, where the people are standing. So really, your image is more where the people are standing, up to the look Oktoberfest, whatever it is, where the lights are right there. That is the image, I think, there. But that lamp there just killed the image, so that's out.
24 is out. Number 25.
I have a cat. I love my cat. But he looks scary looking like that when he looks at me at night. It is hard to do. It's sharp. When I first looked at it, I was a little concerned about the sharpness of the nose, the depth of field. I don't think the depth of field is perfect on this. A little bit more and it would be a great image, but I'm going to keep it in right now because I want to take a look at it again.
I'm sorry, was that in or out?
In.
In. 25 is in. Number 26.
Okay. Being on a skipjack, we go out and then we do charters when the Blue Angels are in town. So I got thousands of Blue Angels pictures. I know what the photographer was going through to get this picture. I had one just like it, just a plane, and the judge threw it out because he thought it was a model. Okay, so, can't win anything. But you need to take the other plane out. The other plane just ruins, in my opinion. The other plane takes it away because your image is all the way to the right there. You have it fast. You have it fast. It's pretty sharp considering how fast these things are going. So I would have cropped it there and then maybe add a little more in Photoshop to bring it over a little more. And it's got a little bit of grain to it too. I mean, that's the hardest thing with these things. And I have this trouble too. I just finished photographing an air show up in Battle Creek, Michigan, and getting the grain out, where it looks good, it's just hard to do. So the main reason I'll take it out is because of the plane on the left. I would take that out. So take it out. It's out.
26 is out.
Yeah.
And 27.
Okay, this is a great image, but we have a problem. They sandwiched this together, which is what you do when you have a Milky Way shot. You take a couple of images and you bring them together. So if you look right here, it shows two pictures. Okay, so that takes away from them. I mean, it just sticks right out. I mean, it's right there. So whoever is this image, bring the crop over a little more, or make sure that the back image is even with the image behind it. Milky Way shots are very difficult. I do it every year. I go down to the same place. And the stars are really sharp. That's hard to do. Getting them sharp. They're pinpoint sharp, which is excellent. Also, you have the main Milky Way brightened. I maybe would have warmed that up just a little bit, give it a little more color. But it's a fantastic image, but I can't, I just takes it out right there. So put it in again after you take it out because it's a great image. I'm sure you use the light to light up that, because like I said, I've done this before, and you use that light, to light up the house and stuff like that. I had one where a truck, there's a parking lot back there, and the truck started up with these bright lights, and I said, oh man, it ruined my picture. But when I got it home, it actually made it better. So never know. But yeah, stars are sharp. So whoever did this, when you have a great image, just work on it a little more. Out.
27 is out. Number 28.
We need sharpness. They say they escaped from somewhere, Busch Gardens. It's grainy. You need more contrast. The eye's sharp, but it's too grainy. We have much better images in the competition. So, but I would, if my image, again, this is my opinion, what I would do, I'd run it through something like Topaz denoise or a Lightroom denoise, take all the noise out, bring the saturation up a little bit, okay? And I think you get a good picture if you do that. It's got to get that noise out, and you get the noise out, and you've got a wonderful picture. So you home in on the eye. Every one of my bird pictures, I always home in on the eye and make sure the eye is perfect, because that's what everybody goes to. And you have it, and this one here, it's got a catch light in it. So this would be good. So yeah, take the noise out, and I think you got a good image. So, but I got to take it out.
28 is out, and number 29.
Yeah, I know what the photographer's trying to do, but you have too much. It needed to be cropped. There's just too much space. It just, You know, it's maybe a quarter of the picture. Some of the fountain and the locks would have been fine, but all the other stuff is not necessary for this image. So this image is out.
29 is out, and that is everything.
So where am I at?
Let's see what we've got left. Bring back the bar. Counters, what do we have?
11?
I've got 11 as well. Perfect. We can go through them again, or I can try to blow them up a
So how many
little
am I
bit.
doing? You haven't sliced it. It's 1 through 4, right?
1 through
First
4.
through fourth plus 3.
7 awards. And
Correct.
I have 11, so I have to get rid of 6. Is my math right?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know the
No,
number.
4.
4, okay. I was terrible in math. I'd be the first one
Keep
to
the
say.
7.
Please don't throw away 7. That'll make a long run.
Oh, don't throw away 7. But that's the one I was going to throw away.
Can you make it a little bigger?
Yeah, make it a little bigger.
Nah, the thumbnails are all the way up on Lightroom. So why don't we go through them again?
Okay, go through them again. All right, so I'm going to take this out because, again, that corner, you know, you have a great image. Look at that. You got a perfect sky, you got the water and stuff like that, but you got this little thing in the corner that it just, my eye goes right to it. So I've got to take it out. So either try to get in the Lightroom and straighten that or just crop it out, you know? So, yeah, take this one out. Let's keep this one in. This one in.
Oop, I'm gonna do that.
In, I gotta take this out. I'm sorry, whoever this is, but you didn't let me finish.
Yeah, go back, John.
I-
What is that?
14.
Again, if we've warmed it up, I would really like this image. Also, the horizon's not as straight as it should be. I know I'm nitpicking, but I have to. So, but yeah, so this one's out. I'll keep this in. Definitely in. In. I like my cat, but I gotta take the cat out because he's a little fuzzy on his nose, so I have to take something out. I'll take that out.
I think that's it. We're down to 8.
So I have to eliminate 1.
Or we can just start placing and the other one will fall off the
All right,
back.
so my number 1 is number 7. Okay, that's my number 1. All right, 3 is number 2.
Now, 3 number chains. So you're talking about
I'm
the
sorry,
bird or the
4th.
birds?
Yeah, you're just okay.
Yep.
The birds, number 2. Okay, the boat, the circle, the black circle, I want that as 3, please. Okay, and I'm going to take out the sunset because it has that line at the bottom. Take that line out and it's a better image. So that should be it, right?
We need a 4th place.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you got a 4th place. So just one more, right? 4th place?
Yes.
The girl with the fireworks hat and stuff like that.
That's your 4th.
And whoever the photographer is, lighten them eyes up to be a much better photograph, in my opinion.
Okay, let's go and figure out who we have. Honorable mention. Ron, do you want to grab the microphone and that way you can tell people?
Going ahead, I erased all the numbers on my
Oh,
copy here, so let me go with you.
well, that's going to be a hard one for me because I don't have numbers on here. I just have people's names. So,
Yeah, sorry about that.
number 22 is Lily, and we just have to figure out who in the world. I don't think it's
That's,
Hollingsworth, Lily.
I think that's Kenilworth Lily.
That's what I think
I
it
think
is.
that's Tim.
Tim, is that yours?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. On the sheet it says Kenilworth Lily, but on the screen I just got Lily. So let's get you the microphone and see if we can get you to talk about your image.
Yes, this was at the Kenilworth Aquatic Gardens during the Lily Festival. I know the club did a trip there. I wasn't able to go there. This is the next day, but it was the only lily in the park that had dew on it and a bee, so I just got lucky.
Wow.
If you haven't been there, go. It's a beautiful place.
Honorable mention in number 12, Serenity, and that is John Crooks.
John?
Yeah, I think like the judge said, everyone pretty much knows where this one is. Yeah, the bridge, Severn River Bridge, just a quiet, foggy day. So that's about all I can say.
It was a great place to capture a picture. I actually climbed over a fence at the middle of the night. I think at night, I parked at that restaurant and climbed over the fence.
Honorable mention in number 6, Magical Moonlit Night by Kathy Helms. Is Kathy here? No, Kathy. She'll have to tell us about it on Facebook if she's watching. 4th place, number 3, July 4th Parade, and that is Ed
That's
Severs.
Ed Severs, right.
Ed here? I didn't see Ed. Oh, there he is. Sorry, Ed.
It was the Severna Park July 4th parade. We were watching the floats as they just pull them out, and they were just setting up, and this lady, and I guess it's her daughter, had a bubble machine and blown all the bubbles over there, and I just zoomed in and took a picture of it. Did a little bit of photoshopping. There were a little too many bubbles covering the lady's face, and I tried to get rid of a couple of them. And the young girl has. She apparently had some face painting or something, so she has a little too much red in her. So I played around a little bit with that, but I think I could improve that a little more
You
too.
did a nice job in the background.
Yeah, that just happened to turn out that way.
Well, that's good. I mean, sometimes you should plan it anyway, but that's good. The background looks good.
Yeah, I like the way that there's less things distracting in the background, and everything that was there was like 4th of July-ish and contributing to the theme.
That parade is always one of the best opportunities every year to get some great pictures.
Good work, Ed.
Nice.
What's next? 3rd place, number 11, Circle of Light, and that is that Kathleen Steele? All right.
I love the cat.
Hold on a second. Let's get the microphone for you.
Yeah, that one I took at Ellis Island earlier this year. I just, I liked the patterns of it and the abstract sense of it and the lighting of it.
The reflections too.
The reflections, yeah.
Gorgeous vision.
Very nice.
No people.
That can make a nice print.
And number 10, Partners, and that's Diana Linnekin. Diana here? There she is.
Well, there you are. Okay.
So I journeyed to Nebraska in mid-March to see 250,000 sandhill cranes. And they go to the cornfields during the day, and then they come into about a 70-mile stretch of the river for the evening. And these guys were heading out to the river, and there was a huge field of them, and they took off. I had a tripod, and I just took as many pictures as I could and got that, and I was pretty happy with it.
Hey, you should be. It's very sharp.
Thank you.
The eyes are very sharp. Your colors are, I mean, it's just overall nice picture.
And our first place winner, number 21, Norway Lupines, is Nancy. Nancy, you're a volunteer for the club now, so we have to learn your name.
Yes, you do.
How do you pronounce it?
Georgievich.
Georgievich.
These are silent.
Georgievich. Okay, I'm gonna try that.
Okay, good. Try it. All right. This was taken in Norway. I went to visit a friend a couple of years ago, and I wanted to see the fjords. Ironically, I submitted this earlier this year when I first joined the club, and I took advantage of some judges' comments, which was to do a better job of cropping, and I'm learning Lightroom, so I found some
That's why
trash.
You put in images for
So,
absolutely.
yes, I'm proud of this one, and it seemed like I could give it another shot. Thank
Very
you.
nice. Yeah, that's That's why competitions are so important because, and I've done it many times too, the judge tells me that it should be like this and I go home and I check it, hey, it looks pretty good. So, yeah, that's a good way to do it. Oh, boy.
Are we ready to get into the main show?
4 plus 5.
4 plus 5.
50.
Yeah.
Yes. Are we ready? Some people are getting snacks. Do you need something to drink?
I have.
You doing okay? All right. Well, let's get started in the number reading. Number 1, Bubble Pop. Number 2, Superbike. Number 3, Boom, Boom, Boom. Boom. Number 4, Shanghai. Number 5, Hurdles. Number 6, Dance. Number 7, Anhinga posing for a portrait. Number 8, Tavern Kitchen. Number 9, Snowy Egret. 10, Permaquid Light. 11, St. Mark's. 12, Hoppin' for a Spin. 13, Glad I'm Not a Fish. 14, Elbow Room. 15, Peaceful. 16, Glass Artist. 17, Mill Falls, Meredith, New Hampshire. 18, Mr. Photographer. 19, Bird on Wire. 20, Heron Chicks Playtime. Number 21, Ice. Number 22, Blue Lotus. Number 23, Meredith Library. It says Library on the thing. Library, New Hampshire. 24, Ibis. Number 25, White Egret. Number 26, Basin Falls. Number 27, Old Salem Covered Bridge. Number 28, Self-Grooming. Number 28B is Winter. Now the B is a problem on our end, so don't read anything into it. Excuse me, that's 29. There's 3 in here that are the same numbers. 30 is Lighthouse Spiral. 30B, Unmasked. 31, Lotus. 31B, Pickpocketed. 32, Dance in Color. 32B, Working at the Hot Box. 33, Germany 1943. 34, Spiderweb, Meredith, New Hampshire. 35, Celebration. 36, Surfing at Jeanette's Pier. 37, Arches and Pipes. 38, Grand Entrance. 39, Plantation Lane. Number 40, Red Chair. Number 41, totaled, but the lights still work. Number 42, The Blues. Number 43, The Walk. Number 44, Boardwalk Performers. 45, Roseate Spoonbill. 46, Accidental Catch. 47, Blackwater Backwaters. 48, Staircase at the Blanton. 49, Defenders Day. Number 50, Get Back. And that's all I have for some reason.
Sounds right.
Is 50 right even with the 3 we added?
So 50 plus the 3 we added. 53.
Okay, so that we didn't count the 3?
Yep,
Okay, good. We're good then.
53.
Thank you so much for correcting me on that. All right, let's go all the way back.
You're all killing me.
That's a crazy one. Go up this way. Whenever you're ready.
It's nicely exposed, especially the white froth. Although it looks like there's some highlights that might be burned out. It's a nice picture, but I have better images in here, so I'm going to take it out. But you did nice. You got the blue in the back, okay? You got the blue hat and the blue there. It's just you have better competitions, but it's a good image. So another competition maybe.
Number 1 is out. Number 2.
Okay, this is pretty cool. He's got his horizon straight, or she, I should say. I'm sorry. He's caught the motorcycle. I know how hard it is to pan with this. Look at the eyes. The eyes are fantastic. If I was going to nitpick this, I would want to take some of the contrast, like maybe dehaze a little bit of the haze. But right now, that's an awesome picture, so we'll keep that in.
Sorry, was that in or out?
In.
Number 2 is in. Number 3.
This one's in.
Number 3 is in. Number 4.
This one's nice, but the lights on some of the other buildings have been overexposed, so you can't read the lettering and stuff like that. So you have like 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 4 or 5 buildings that are overexposed. If you brought it down a little bit, it might have brought them out. So I'm going to take this. Also, the crop is a little tight on the top piece right there, so that's going to be out.
Number 4 is out. Number 5.
This needs to be black and white. This would be an awesome image, black and white. I think this is really, it's an awesome image. Whoever captured this did a fantastic job. Black and white would make it even twice as better, but we'll keep it in.
Number 5 is in. Number 6.
Well, I do like abstract, but I think that this one's a little too far. I don't know what it is, except for it's an abstract, I guess, so I'm going to have to take it out.
Number 6 is out. Number 7.
Nice. You have the sharp eye of the bird, very important. You know, I never had one bird complain about their picture. All right, and not like humans. I might have taken the branch out on the right side, but that's just me. But other than that, it's framed pretty well. The bird's kind of in the middle. Some people don't like the bird in the middle. But it's well exposed. The background is nice, you know, the bloke is just wonderful. So colors are good. So yeah, let's keep this one in.
7 is in. Number 8.
This is one of the ones, I love black and white, but this is just too busy. I don't know where to look. I mean, it's a room that's all messed up. even, I think I would have took out some of the shadows, but, lighten up the shadows a little bit, but yeah, I would take this out.
Number 8 is out. Number 9.
Okay, this is pretty good. The only thing, there's two things that keep me from really liking this picture. One, I think on the back of the bird, and this might be the monitor, so the back of the bird looks like there's no detail. It looks like the detail has gone away from it. It's just, it looks all flat there. And I think the crop is too tight. Now, 2 years ago, this would be my crop. But I've learned that people don't like a tight crop like this, but we're going to keep it in because, the feathers are all nice and sharp, the background is nice and blurred, so we'll keep it in a good image.
9 is in. 10.
Lighthouses, everybody likes lighthouses, except mine, they never sell. It's a good image. The whites might be too blonde. Again, it might be the monitor. I'm trying to figure out what it looked like. I didn't notice it being blown out on my monitor, so we'll keep this in.
10 is in. 11.
Okay, this is just too busy for me. There's probably 6 different pictures. I don't like the columns on the side. That takes away from the pictures. A picture would be, the dome would be pictured by itself. The statues on the front would be a picture by itself, and on the corner right there would be a picture by itself, and over here. So it's just too many pictures. You got 6 pictures right there that would work, 6 images. So you want to take this out just because of that. Other than that, your lighting is tough in these buildings, I know. And you've got the lighting perfect, and you got the blue sky up there. So yeah, just to work on a crop, I think you might get a better image, but yeah, take it out.
11 is out. 12.
Yeah, this is pretty cute. Who doesn't like a baby seal? Yeah, that's weird. If I was nitpicking, I would have cropped it a little better. Also, I would have took out the bottle and the can, because I think it takes away from the image. But I'm gonna keep it in.
12 is in. 13.
I was kayaking in Florida on the St. John River one time, and I looked over, and I said, "Oh, who would throw this old truck tire in this beautiful river?" And all of a sudden, it went boom. I kayaked over a crocodile, or alligator, or whatever it was. And so I don't know who ran faster, him or me, but I can understand. This would be a great image. I think that I would have cropped it because the tail and stuff is out of focus, So if you cropped it just with the head, it'd be a stronger image because look how sharp this is. This is wonderful right here. So, but the tail takes it away, and the top of the picture, you don't need that there. Again, I think I would have cropped it right like that, and forget about the tail and let people look at that fish. I mean, come on, that's a big fish, big crocodile. So you don't need a tail. You got the crocodile's eyes. You got the fish being chomped on. You don't need all the vegetation on the right-hand side. So I'm gonna take it out because I'd crop it up a little bit.
13 is out. 14.
Okay, again, I love black and white, and I see that the photographer did what I like and put blacks in. The problem I have is the sky. It's not detailed enough. You can get it much better detail, and we have a lot of grain, but you have software that will make the sky more dramatic, and that would be a better picture. And to be honest with you, I think if you crop this down, and they cropped it in half and just had tombstones, that would be your image right there. You don't even need a sky. What do we need a sky for? You got all the tombstones. That's cool stuff. So that's where I would crop it, right at the fence line, and take that white thing at the bottom. I would take that out, and then you'd have a wonderful image, in my opinion. So I'm gonna take it out.
14 is out. 15.
Okay, I wish the photographer would have been on the other end, pointing out. Okay, I mean, doing the vertical like that, it just takes, because you always see these pictures where the dock is going way out, and it would work out that way. And we're a little dark. I mean, I'm not sure if the photographer wanted to do a silhouette, or did they want to get some detail in it. It's hard to tell, but I applaud the photographer for doing it in black and white. But I would have moved and had it going out. I think it would have had a better image. You also, you blew some highlights out at the very top where the clouds are. So I'm gonna take it out.
15 is out. 16.
Exposure is good. I like the way the background is dark, so he doesn't get in the way. Maybe I would like to see his eyes a little more, but maybe not. We'll keep this in.
16 is in. 17.
Okay. This image here, I mean, it's well exposed and stuff like that, but it's just too round, I guess you say. Also, you got the cars on the left-hand side. You don't need those cars there, so it's just. I know it's probably a big wide-angle lens, and but for this competition, this was not a good image to put in because it's just the roundness, and I know that that's the water's exposed right. There's no blowing out there, but yeah, I just have to take it out. Have better images.
17 is out. 18.
I love this image. Okay. The only thing I would change in this image is I would add a little more black. Black and white looks better when it's black, and you get them a little bit more darker in some of the areas. This would be an extra image, but right now it's a very good image, so let's keep it in.
18 is in. 19.
Okay. We need the front of the bird. I know we got the eye, but we don't see much of the eye, and it's very important to have bird eyes. It's just not enough in there to pique my brain. And then you cut the image in half with the wire. That's we don't want to cut images in half like that. So I want to take it out.
19 is out. 20.
Nice image. We'll keep it in.
21.
Okay, so it's ice with the name, so that makes it a little different. Having the sun coming through the ice, that's pretty smart. That's pretty good. I like the sky. The sky is pretty awesome. I like the foam around it. Would I do anything differently? No, but can it stick up to the rest of the images that are competition with it? We'll keep it in and see what comes up.
21's in. 22.
Okay, I saw this one. All I look at is the red. Crop it right here. All right, so you just have all this right here, and you'd have a wonderful image. You don't need all that on the top. Your subject, as you said, is the lotus at the bottom, and it's gorgeous if you cropped it and brought it out, and then darken the lily pads up a little bit. Take some of that shine out of it. This would be an awesome image. So I hope whoever has it tries that, and I think it'll be a very wonderful image because it's lit very well. I mean, those purple flowers are lit very well, where the red ones really aren't. And the purple ones are sharp too, but the red ones are not really. So cropping it. So take it out.
22 is out. 23.
I don't know where to look. My eyes bouncing around everywhere. I know it's a library. It's well exposed. The highlights are great. Nothing's blown out. Let's keep it in.
23 is in. 24.
All right. This to me is more like an art piece. This is kind of like what I do during my art shows. I'll do some of these where, you don't see the bird's eye. It's more like an artist. It's not really, it's a photograph, but it's not a photograph. Someone went in, like I do, probably Topaz or something like that, and made this. It's a beautiful image, but it's not a photography image. I mean, we're competing in photography. That would probably sell on the show. A lot of people like these, this type of picture, this silhouette of a bird and stuff like that. So, yeah, I'm gonna take it out just because of that.
24 is out. 25.
Okay, so this image, the bird's beak, the yellow on it, they're so much brighter than what we have here. We also have, there's no detail in the back of the bird. The detail has been totally lost. I don't know if you darken it up, would it bring out the detail and the color, the gold color, because they have beautiful beaks. I would also take out the grass, clone it out. It's easy to do nowadays, not like the old days. I would clone out the grass. I'd bring down the highlights to see if I get more detail in the feathers and stuff like that. If you don't get any more details, it just turns gray, then it's an image that shouldn't be, should be, you know, it's not going to work for you. So that's what it was, so it's out.
25 is out. 26.
Yeah, this is interesting. When I first saw it, looking at the green leaves, you know, that kind of makes it. At first I was thinking maybe we should have a crop and just have the water. But no, with the leaves, it makes it out pretty well. We'll leave this salmon in.
26 is in. 27.
Okay, it's exposed right. The blue might be a little bit heavy on the sky, but that might be the natural sky. You have pretty good lighting inside the covered bridge. Yeah, I would like to have more. I think I would have taken the shadow slider and masked it and brightened up the shadows in the back. That would make it a little better picture. And to me, it's cropped too tight. It's just too much crop in that one there. So if you widen up a little bit, bring out the shadows a little bit, you'd have a really very nice image. So, but I might take it out.
27 is out. 28.
Okay, this is some of the problems we've been seeing with the birds in the competition, so I hope it's not the monitor. I saw the same thing on my monitor, so I don't think so. So my monitor is one of the ones you pay $100,000 for, being color-coded and stuff like that. But your head looks blown out. Some of the feathers look blown out. I think I would have pulled the blacks up and just speak a little more. I give kudos to the photographer for using the black and white, because that's it. I would have darkened the background, but I think the top of the head is blown out, and I'm going to take it out for that.
28 is out. 29.
It's a gorgeous picture, image, I should say. Her eyes are super sharp, you know. I looked at it, you know, pretty close up on the screen. The lighting is fantastic, but we'll keep it in right now.
29 is in. 30.
Yeah, I have an image like this, just like this. And yeah, I like the spiral staircase. What I don't like is the bottom part. I think I would have cropped it right above the panel right there, because all of that is out of focus. So if you crop it right here, you have all this in focus, and then this is not out of focus. And so that would make it a better image. Because it is, I mean, the spiral staircases are really cool, and you have the brick and stuff like that. So I'm going to take it out just because the bottom is so soft.
30 is out. 30B.
I don't want to wake up and see this guy. The highlights are blown out in some of the areas. You have blown out here, 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 and here. I think if we took the highlight slider and bring it down a little bit, and maybe put a little bit of the blacks in it, you'd have a much better picture, image.
Take into consideration that because this is a last minute edition, that it's not a color calibrated monitor.
Is what now?
It's not a color calibrated monitor.
About the color.
Okay, just making sure. But with blown out, it may not be from the original.
With the blown out.
Okay.
And this wasn't in the package I got at home. So I can't, like some of the other ones I know, if it's blown out at home, it's blown out here, then it's blown out, so.
Okay.
So anyway, so yeah, I have better images in the competition that, you know, do better. I would even boost up the saturation a little bit. But yeah, it looks to me like it's blown out. You know, I could be wrong, but it does, so I'm gonna take it out.
30B is out. 31.
Okay, again, our Lotus and Kenilworth probably. The only problem with this picture I see is that the center is not sharp. All right, you need that to be sharp to make it a nice image. Darken around, you've already darkened around, you got it out of focus, and you have a sensor spot too. I hate sensor spots, they get in the way no matter what. No matter how hard you try, sensor spots come on, but I'm not worried about the sensor spot, that's not the problem. But it is not sharp in the middle of the flower, so it needs to be sharp, and that back petal is kind of soft too, so, and one next to it, so I'm going to take this out because of the softness.
31 is out. 31B.
I would crop the top out of this one. You have too much stuff in the back to catch your eye. If you crop down almost to the fence, up to the hand of the one person, if you crop down to that, you'd have a much stronger image. And then you can take the white on the left and tone that down, and it won't be, in your way, because all that takes away from it. You have a good image. It's sharp. It's it's fast moving. The exposure is perfect. But the top, it's just, you need to take out the top. That's, so I'm gonna take it out.
31B is out. 32.
Keep it in.
32B.
Okay, this has been excuse me, a tough one for me. Because someone used the software to change the hair in the arm. But I like it. And we'll keep it in.
32B is in.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a tough time.
33.
I'm not sure what the photographer was with this, making the statement, but I don't think this belongs in a club competition. My personal opinion, I mean, it's black and white, it's grainy. I understand that, it's a World War II picture, but that's not what we're photographing. I mean, I don't think the photographer was back there in 1943 to take the picture, so it must have been, take a picture of a picture. So that's someone else's artwork, so I want to take it out.
33 is out. 34.
Too busy. It's just, just way too busy. You have the bright white circle at the bottom, that takes it away. Then you have the cars in the back, that, gets in the way. If you didn't have all that, maybe a different time of day when all them cars are not around. Sky's good. I maybe darken up the right side of the sky a little bit. But it's just too busy. I take it out.
34 is out. 35.
Okay, I like night work a lot. But I want to see the bowsprit. I don't want to see the rear end of the boat. Okay, that takes it away from me. I mean, it's exposed well. Might be a little bit overexposed where the lamp's at, but that's not my problem. My problem is that we're looking at the rear of the boat. I want to look at the bowsprit of the boat. And it's maybe cropped a little too tight because it's right at the top. I like night work. It's pretty good, but we have better in the competition, so I'll take it out.
35 is out. 36.
All right, it's a cool action shot, and I think it'd be great. My only problem is I want to see some face. There's no face in it. You need a face, That would make the picture just super awesome. I've taken a few surfer pictures, and you need the face to bring your followers in. It's well exposed, although it might be a little too shadowy where the surfer is. Maybe too light over here, but that's here and there. But I want to see a face, so that's going to take it out because I want to see more of the surfer's face.
36 is out. 37.
Nice image, keep it in.
So you leave it in?
Yeah, leave it in.
Thank you. 37 in. 38.
I looked at this, I know, what the heck? I thought it was an iPhone, not its entrance. So now I know there's an entrance by the name. I'm going to take it out because it's just too way out. Again, this is more like art. I know whoever took the photograph was probably sticking pin needles in the doll, and that's what I look like. I just take it out because I have better in the competition.
38 is out. 39.
This is good. The problem is it's not in focus all the way to the back. Now I've looked at it on my screen and I've seen it on this screen too. So I gotta take it out because it's soft here, soft in the back. So this you gotta get sharp. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, if you corrupt it maybe, and then put a little sharpness, it might look better, but I'm gonna take it out for that.
39 is out. Number 40.
The reflection bothers me. I really don't want to see that reflection on the seat. I want to see all the red. That takes away from the image. If the reflection wasn't there, I think it'd be a stronger image. So I'm gonna take it out.
40 is out. 41.
Well, we have a picture of a car. A wrecked car, Dad. Hope no one owns this. The cars are hard to take pictures of, and it's well lit, sharp, like the blue. I have better images. I have to take it out just because of that. I mean, other than that, that's the problem. A lot of these images are so wonderful that I don't want to take them out, but I have to. So this is out.
This one's out.
Yeah, please.
41's out. 42.
A lot of passion. I like taking pictures of music. This would be a good picture to put in for an MPA contest coming up. I know sometimes you want more eye, but it's doing pretty good. The lighting is good. Okay, well, let's leave this in.
42 is in. 43.
Now this is a much better picture of the line going down. You know, see everything sharp. You got a person in it. It works well. The sky is pretty decent up at the top where the branches are. So I leave this in.
43 is in. 44.
Well, this is a nice picture, but the lady in the back looks like she had the pie on her head. You know, and that's the thing of it is when you take your pictures, you have to watch out what's coming around people. Like, you know, I've gotten pictures thrown out because there's a telephone pole coming out of a person's head. So it's well exposed. Looks like it was a cloudy day. Maybe work the ring around, you know, when she's moving the ring, maybe get more of her face. But other than that, it's just the lady looks like she has a pie on top of her head, so I'll take it out.
44 is out. 45.
Okay, so bird pictures have to be sharp. The eyes have to be sharp. Okay, so we don't have any sharpness at all. I mean, everybody wants the eye of the bird, and if you can get a catch light in the eye of the bird, that's even better. The one that we had with the two birds flying, you had the catch light in it, and that's what you want in a picture. So it's got too much noise in it. It's not focused very well, and your eyes are not sharp. So take it out.
45 is out. 46.
In.
46 is in. 47.
All right, now, if this was me, I would take out everything but the green slime. So you take out the branch, and all you have is the green squirrely things. That's a great image. As it is now, it's just like a stick sticking out of the water. So I'm gonna take it out because of that.
47 is out. 48.
An interesting image. I might have darkened the stairs up a little bit, but we'll keep this in.
48 is in. 49.
Okay, I have to take this one out because one of the guys got something, well, two of the guys got something growing out of their head. Okay, look what's behind you. So you have the white thing growing out of this guy's head, you have the antenna growing out, then you have all this here. With our software nowadays, we can fix a lot of that. It's got good color. Okay, the sky could be a little bit more pizzazzed. The one guy that's got the hat covering his eye up, that's kind of distracting. So, yeah, I just maybe clean it up, and I think you'd have a good image. But yeah, so we'll take it out. I'm afraid to ask how many I have left.
49 is out. 50.
Keep that in.
50 is in. That concludes our grouping there. Let's see how many we've got left. Go over to here. The computer has 22. Close enough, right?
22, 24.
If we lose one or two, nobody have a problem with that, right?
Two targets, 9.
What you got, Chris? Is that 22?
That's definitely 22.
I got 21, but I might have made a mistake.
It is
Well, we have more than we need, so why don't we go through them anyway? We're good.
Okay, I'll do it in and out.
So somebody got lucky potentially.
Okay, in, in, out,
9 is out.
in, out,
16 is out.
in, out,
21 is out.
out,
23 is out.
out,
26 is out.
in, in for the time being. It's the bubble. In, I'm taking this out only because there's stronger images. So take this out.
43 is out.
In. This one's out because there's other people that are much stronger with our images. Take this out.
48 is out.
And take this out because the sky is so bright in the background.
50 is out. I have a total of 14 on the board.
How many more I gotta take down?
Or we can start placing and let the other ones fall off the back.
All right, so number 2 is number 1. That's a fantastic thing. Okay.
Number 3 for record counters, record keepers.
Number 2 is the gentleman with the camera.
Is that 18, John?
That is 18, correct?
I'm on 4 now, right? 1, 2, 3.
Third.
Oh, sorry, it's 3, the motorcyclist.
I want the black and white of this fisherman right there. I want that 3 and the motorcycle next one. 4.
This one right here for 3.
Yes, please.
3, 4. Third is number 46. Fourth is number 2. 5 honorable mentions.
That's the number for number 1.
3.
3, correct.
Okay, so I need how many honorable mentions?
5 honorable mentions.
Okay. Girl gets taken detract. Number 5. What is that? Number 9, the birds.
Track photo for honorable mention is 5, and another honorable mention to number 20.
I need 3 more.
Yes.
Okay. The studio shot with the colors. That one there, yeah.
That one there?
Yeah.
That is 32B. Honorable mention, or maybe 32A? 32. We know who it is.
All right. How many more I need?
2 more.
2 more. The seal is another honorable mention. Number 10.
It's number 12. Honorable mention. 1 more.
And then number 11. Honorable mention.
That is 29. Let me let the rest of these drop off. Okay, are we ready? Honorable mention number 29, Winter. I think I know who that is, but is that Fred? Fred Venetia. He's not here.
Fred's not available.
Not available. Honorable mention to number 12, Hop In for a Spin, and that is by Debbie Wolf.
Debbie here this evening?
I think she was online.
Oh, okay.
Debbie, if you tell me a little bit about your image online, I will read it to everybody. Honorable mention to number 32, Dance in Color. It's Harry Crossland.
Yeah, well, it was a great shot. So the majority of the shots we did like a regular studio setup. So the rest of the backgrounds were white. But then midway through the session, I decided to change the light. We had one light with a strip behind, another one forward, so it added more shadow, and then I had her take the scarf and just wave it around, and I just did a lot of shots until I got what I want. And we just really had a lot of fun with it, so that was the end result.
Great. Honorable mention to number 20, Heron Chicks Playtime, and that is J.C. Williams.
Yeah, I was taken I'd say about 3 weeks ago. I was on a fishing trip in Destin, Florida, and what happened, we got kind of like rain out of the fishing trip. It was like really bad weather. It was cloudy, overcast, no detail in the skies whatsoever. So I did have my camera with me. I didn't have my real long lens with me, so I decided took to the park and went to the park, and some lady said, well, there's some cranes up in that tree over there. I said, cranes? So I looked about and said, oh, these are baby herons. So I got, shooting from the window in the car because it was raining. And I just sit there with these guys for about 15, 20 minutes in different poses, and I chose this one. Very high ISO. I think it's like 4,000, 5,000 ISO on that. So, but I worked it in ACR a little bit, and that's what I came up with.
Well, the eyes are fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, I was way up there like F11. I think I tried like F8, but I just couldn't get them all in focus. So I went all the way up to F11. That's the reason I got so much high ISO.
Great work, JC. I'm going to bounce back to Hoffman for a spin. Debbie before mine says she has an accidental catch. Has anybody noticed the catch? I showed this elsewhere and no one realized what they were actually saying. I think this is the photo we're talking about. I mean, I see a seal, but I don't know if the seal's got something or not. Got something in his hand, so maybe he's got a fish or something. Thank you, Debbie. Okay, let's see. I think it's our last honorable mention to number 5, hurdles, and I know that's Fred Benicio.
Right. Fred was shooting right along beside me when I did this. You don't see any of my pictures of this here.
Yeah, the eyes are fantastic.
Yeah.
I really think black and white would make this a better image.
Yeah, I agree.
4th place, number 2, Superbike, and that is Fred Benicio as well. Did he win 3?
Yep. Yep.
Wow, that's a tricolor ribbon. Congratulations, Fred. Oh, this is Debbie Wolf's accidental catch. 3rd place, number 46, accidental catch by Debbie Wolf. Is it a mannequin?
It looks like a mermaid almost, doesn't it?
That's interesting. Congratulations, Debbie.
This is a wonderful black and white, maybe crop the top, but the blacks are great. They're fantastic, the blacks are.
That looks like a person or something.
It does, yeah.
Okay.
But that's the way a
I
black
hope you
and
call the
white.
police, Debbie.
That's the way a black, in my opinion, that's the way black and white should look.
Yeah.
That's what this is what I shoot for when I do my black and white. Outstanding.
2nd place, number 18, Mr. Photographer, and that is Deborah Davis. Is Deborah here?
Debbie.
Now, I saw this photo I was on the Zoom call last week,
Last week, yeah.
and there was originally a digital camera box, a Canon like mirrorless camera box in the back.
Yeah.
I loved that aspect of it. So I was a little sad to see it gone, but you did good on it, so what do I?
Yeah, I would have ruined it.
You would have wanted it?
No, that would have ruined it.
Think so? Oh.
I would have pointed out.
Juxtaposition.
And then first place, number 3, boom, 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 and I think that is Tammy Gorsak. Now, Tammy did previously give me information on this one. The fireworks are in Calvert County, and it just won the Cedar Point Credit Union calendar for 2026. So congratulations.
I'm jealous because my firework pictures don't have the blue. The sky is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, and I live in Calvert County, so I haven't seen that. I mean, I took some pictures at Chestertown, and it's black, but you got this blue. The blue looks so much better than the black. Very nice. Nicely done. Nicely done.
Come over here and see if we can get all of our winners up there. I gotta do the thing, and then the thing. Well, actually, I did it, and I messed it up. So congratulations to all of our winners. Thanks everybody for joining online and in person. And we will see everybody next week where we will have Al Koch talking on macro photography. And hopefully we'll have the room set up like normal.
Electricity would be good to have for this.